Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to WWE. I am MFG. So, the MFP grind, part 4 essentially in this series of trying to help people get more MFP. I'm getting a lot of questions. A lot of people are coming up to me in chat on stream saying, yo, MFG, the method doesn't work, bro. The Trish method doesn't work. I'm gonna first of all show you. So let me say this. A lot of people are telling me the Trish method doesn't work, right? Y'all remember the Trish method where there's these 4 wrestlers. There's Trish Stratus, Shotzi, Katana, and Zelina Vega, and that was the grinding method, right? You were down about 520 every 30 seconds, between 19 seconds and 30 seconds, right? Depending on how well the match goes. I'll show how to get 19 seconds, but it doesn't work every time. But that's essentially how this method works. And I've also had a lot of people coming into me and saying, yo, MFG, there's a better method. TH Jamie's uploaded a video about straight edge, okay? And here's the straight edge method. Now, what method is better? It's a difficult answer because it's not as simple as one method being better than the other. Because the fact of the matter is, it depends on the player doing the method, okay? If a player has access to all of the best cards, then yes, Chicago's going to be better, alright? So, for example, Ultimate Warrior No Paint is a Persona card in the World Tour, okay? Wade Barrett Legends, you need to be able to pack from the Legends pack or buy him on the card market, but it costs about 30k. The Rock is a Faction Wars card, and you need 4,000 Faction Wars tickets. And Rey Mysterio was a locker code that is not available anymore, okay? So, 4 fairly difficult cards to get. The Rock isn't that bad to get, to be honest. The Rock's about the same as Trish. You just need to find him in a match and then purchase him, right? Let's take a look at the Trish cards and see how to unlock these. The Trish Stratus, Legends only. You find this in Faction Wars. Once you beat the team, you can then purchase her, okay? Shotzi's from the token market. Very cheap, 25 tokens. Really easy card to get. Great badges too for MFP. Katana Chance is a World Tour reward, okay? We find her at some point in the World Tour. She's very important because of her quick winner badge. And then Zelina Vega is also a card that I use from Faction Wars, okay? So, what method's better? Why doesn't the Trish method work? You know, what's going on? What's happening with the game? I'm going to show you right now. So, there's a glitch in the game, folks, okay? And I don't want to say it's a glitch, more as a sneaky little patch by 2K, where I'm going to put your tinfoil hats on. Put your tinfoil hats on, because we're going down theory plot holes right now. But I have a theory, okay? And my theory is that 2K have changed the AI to work against us. What does that mean? So, now I'm going to ask you all the question, chat. Have you been doing a grinding method? But then all of a sudden, the AI just starts kicking out of everything. They start reversing every finisher. They start reversing every move. Yeah? Well, I believe that's intentional, and I'm going to show you why, okay? I don't know if I can show you why. But, so what will happen is, let's say you're doing the Trish method. You know, you've done about 20 games without a problem, but now you're getting about 5 games in a row where it's just problems. It's just problems after problems, right? We all know how to do the Trish method. We send our team over to her team. We do the 2 taunts, right? And we do the Trish kick, 1, 2, 3. Well, this is how I now do the method. So, what I do is I stun Trish first, all right? Again, she's gonna reverse sometimes. Of course, I'm fucking live streaming, so of course she reverses. Okay, of course she reverses while I'm recording the video. That's fine. Oh dear. Right, let's just pretend none of that happened. Okay. As I said, the AI can act weird, bro. The AI can act weird. Now let's hit a finisher. All right. So she has no health left. We go for the pin. Now she should not kick out. She should not kick out. Right, that's how you win the match. Now, let's say she didn't reverse at the start and I had a perfect run, right? This would be about 15 seconds shorter than what it was, okay? So it would have been about 31 seconds long. It was 47 seconds because she decided to reverse, which was fantastic. So, let's say you do that method 30 times in a row. Eventually, the AI will act up. We don't know why. We have no clue why, but the AI starts to act up. The way to fix that is A, go onto your Xbox or your PlayStation and shut off the game. Turn it off completely, then load it back up, and that should reset the AI back to default, okay? That's the one fix that I do. Another fix, what I like to do is switch between the two methods of Chicago and Orlando, okay? Now don't worry, I'm going to show you the Orlando method. But there's another glitch that you weren't aware of. Someone in chat let me know this in live stream, and I'm going to showcase it to you right now, okay? I'm going to showcase it to you right now. So, let's do Seeker's birthday bash. Let's do Seeker's birthday bash. You're probably thinking, MFG, what are you doing? This is a MFP grind video. I know. Just bear with me, right? We're gonna fight Seeker, and we're just gonna lose the battle, all right? We're just gonna play a game against Seeker, and we're gonna lose, all right? We're going to lose the match. And there's a glitch. This is one of the things that they haven't fixed. We don't know why this happens, but I'll show you. So, we're going to fight against Seeker right now. Maybe I'll edit this part, I don't know. But let's just hope he goes for the pin, right? Let's just hope he goes for the pin. Will he try it now? No. We'll just wait. It's fine. He'll go for the pin soon, I'm sure. He'll go for the pin soon, I'm absolutely sure. They tend to go for the pin, actually, after the dive off the top rope. Or he wants to do that, that's fine. Come on, Seeker, I got a video to record, my boy. Alright, so is he just going to go for the pin now? Please just go for the pin, my bro. Oh, no, okay. So he's just going to beat us up for a second, that's fine. That's absolutely fine, right? I'm just going to jump to when he pins us, okay? So I will literally be right back now. Right, okay, here we go. You gonna go for the pin, my bro? You gonna go for the pin? Come on. Nope. You don't wanna go for the pin yet? Alright, there we go. He's going for the pin. I'm gonna let him pin me. Alright, we're just gonna lose the match. So the reason why I'm showing you this, if you've just done a live event, okay? If you've just done a live event, and then you go to grind the MFP method, the game is going to royally fuck you up, and I'm going to show you what I mean. So, I want to get this out to the people. This is an unfortunate part of my faction right now. Let's start up I don't know, let's go for the Trish method, right? Let's go for the Trish method, and hopefully I can show you people just how messed up this is. So, let's go into it. Let's go into it. Okay, right. Let's have a look. We're loading. Right, we're in the Trish method. Now, I want you to watch this. You all saw how I beat her earlier, right? I'm gonna show you something. Boom. We're gonna do the same thing as usual. Right? We're gonna get our two taunts. Now watch it not work in this video. Did you see how she was up a lot faster than what she normally is? Just saying. I'm just saying, right? Then we're just going to stun her. Going to go for the kick. You see how she has more health now? Do you see how she has more health now? Oh, Zelina Vega. Why you ruined my moment. It's fine. We'll just go for a pin. It's fine. It's not the end of the world. Go for a pin. Okay. 1, 2. You see how she kicks out right there? Well, that doesn't normally happen. Okay, she doesn't kick out there. The reason why she kicked out is because of the live event glitch. If you go into a live event, for whatever reason, the difficulty transfers over to this match, right? Now, if I hit her one more time, she should be down for the count potentially. Again, we'll try and go for the pin. She should be down for the count. Okay, there we go. Right, we got the win. Now, this mode will stay glitched until I turn off my game. Okay. This mode will stay glitched until I turn off my game. Okay, let's take a look. So, as you've seen, her health was just completely messed up. And again, the best way to solve that is by turning off your game and doing that, right? So that's the first thing. Beware of that glitch. When you do a live event, make sure to reset the game, load back into my faction, okay? Because it's a glitch in the game. So just load back into my faction. But now I'm going to show you the other method for Chicago. I just need to quickly reset my game before I come back on, okay? Because the glitch is in effect. Hey, we're back. So I've just reset my game. Everything should be all bougie now. Well, everything should be all good. Everything should be all good. So I'm going to show you guys the Chicago method. Now, before we get into this method, first of all, TH Jamie put this video out about this method, right? And I know TH, I think a lot of people found it off the Discord. Not Discord, a lot of people found it from Reddit. There's a Reddit page that you can find. It's like My Faction Support. If you go on Reddit, you'll find it. And someone put this method on there. I know TH Jamie made a video about it, telling people essentially the best way to do it, right? So what I'm going to quickly do is set up the team. So again, which method's better? Overall, this method is definitely better if you've got the cards, right? It's like 30 MFP better, all right, if you've got the cards. If you haven't got the cards, in my opinion, the Trish method is still good. But again, I'm just going to showcase all of that to you guys so you understand the difference between the two. So this is the cheapest build of the Chicago method, in my opinion, right? The cheapest build. So I'm going to show you the badges to why these cards are what I use, okay? Now, none of the other people that have done tutorials do not use Ultimate Warrior, and I'm going to tell you why I do. Now, you can choose if you agree or disagree, entirely up to you. So let's take a look at the badges on the right-hand side, right? Let's take a look at Rey Mysterio. Rey Mysterio has Swiftness and Unscathed, okay? So this Rey Mysterio badge will give you a total of 18 MFP. Again, if you did not do the locker code, you will not be able to get this card. So this card, unfortunately, you can't get if you haven't already got it. I think most people do. There will be better cards in the future, so it's not the end of the world. The Rock, Rabble Rouser, Sting Like a Bee, okay? That will give you a total of 16 MFP because Rabble Rouser's purple and Sting Like a Bee is purple, giving you 8 MFP each, and these will give you 16 MFP between the two, okay? I don't use the Rock, but again, I'll get into that in a little while. Wade Barrett, Unscathed, 15 MFP, and you can get this again from the Legends or from the card market, sorry. And then Ultimate Warrior, Bee Repellent Blue, giving you 5 MFP, and then Curls and Six Pack, giving you a total of 3 each. So total, this card will give you 11 MFP. Now, what TH Jamie did in his tutorial, he uses Randy Orton, okay? Now, what you do with Randy Orton, you hit the opponent with the finisher with the Rock. Then you do 2 taunts with Randy Orton. You tag in Randy Orton and then hit the opponent with the finisher. Go for the pin, end up winning. There's a few problems with that, in my opinion. Number 1, you have to get the 2 taunts off of Randy Orton, which is fine. But then you have to tag in Randy Orton. Then you have to hope JD doesn't reverse Randy Orton's finisher in order to get the Merciless Opportunities badge, alright? So the Rabble Rouser badge will activate. Excuse me. The Rabble Rouser badge will activate, giving you 8 MFP. And if you can hit the RKO, or you can stun them with Randy Orton. A good way to stun them is by sending your team to fight the other team and Randy Orton pulls them off the side. That will also activate it. But again, you won't activate these 2 badges every single game. Alright? If you can get these badges to activate every single game, it's 16 MFP. But because I don't think you can get it to activate every single game, I'll go for Ultimate Warrior, which is 11 MFP. The good thing about Ultimate Warrior is you don't need to do anything, okay? You don't need to do anything. You don't need to tag in Ultimate Warrior. You don't need to do a thing. Ultimate Warrior will just give you 11 MFP from the start of the game. But let's get into the method, right? I've explained the ins and outs, how it all works. So let's get into the game. Right now, my cat's trying to cuddle me. Right. So when you're loading, JD Madonna will walk towards you, right? You're just going to let him walk towards you. You're going to hit him 4 times. 1, 2, 3, and 4, okay? And you want to hold the right trigger while doing your 2 taunts. Now, when you're hitting JD, just press it without the analog stick. Once you've got your finisher, let JD hit the floor and then do 2 taunts. Don't do the pin combo. Otherwise, you won't have enough time to do the 2 taunts, all right? And he kicks out. Okay, he kicks out right there. That's why a lot of people then have Randy Orton. And then they do the 2 taunts and then tag in Randy Orton. I don't do that. I find that long-winded. I just do this, okay? We're going to do another opponent taunt with Ultimate Warrior. And JD kicks out again. Of course, the AI would start to act up when I'm recording. God fucking damn it. Alright, that's fine. That's fine. That's okay. It is what it is. It's not the end of the world. Normally he wouldn't kick out of the rock bottom and he wouldn't kick out there normally. But as you can see, this game's not normal right now. As you can see, JD is reversing absolutely everything, bro. Oh, man, of course this method would mess up for me when I'm recording. Of course it would. Let's go for the pin. Come on, JD. Come on, don't be an arsehole. Come on. Why would you act up right now? So there you go. There's the win. Normally, it's a lot smoother than that. It's a lot smoother than that. So that's why a lot of people tag in Randy Orton, so you can definitely get the finish off. That was 1 minute 18 seconds. That is not perfect in the slightest. It tends to be a lot faster than that with The Rock. But for whatever reason, the AI just wants to act up. When the AI acts up, I normally switch mode. But this is why I don't use The Rock. Okay, I don't use The Rock because his finisher can't put down JD 100% of the time. Most of the time it can, but 100% of the time it can't, which is why a lot of people use Randy Orton. However, I don't use The Rock, okay? We'll do one more match with The Rock, see if we can get him to, you know, stay down. Hopefully the AI works with me this time. Let's take a look. Let's see if we can get it to work this time. Once again, if the Randy Orton method works best for you, man, I say go for it. And he's reversing everything, man. The AI is just acting up. So you'll notice this happens in a Trish match as well, bro. Like the AI will just start acting mad strange, reversing everything, you know. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to quickly throw him over there. Kick him on the floor. Then we're just going to do our 2 taunts. Hopefully this works okay. Alright. We're going to do the crowd taunt. And then we're going to pick him up. Probably like hit him once or something just to get some extra damage. And then do the finisher, right? Boom. Then we're going to go for the Rey Mysterio taunt. Of course. Oh my god, they're coming over to it. Oh, there you go. We got the pin instantly, alright? We got the pin instantly. So that was a little bit faster than normal. Well, faster than the one we just done, right? So as you can see, 45 seconds, not that bad. Again, it can be faster. He reversed at the start, right? So take off 10 seconds from him reversing, and I probably would have got it for about 45. But as you can see, 553 MFP, right? And I think we got, we only got 1 taunt off from Rey Mysterio when we was pinning. If you can get 2 taunts off, you're going to get even more MFP, right? Now, you can use Randy Orton, but I'm going to show you the problem with Randy Orton, right? This is the method that TH Jamie uses, and it's a good method. It is a good method if it works. I suppose any method's good if it works, right? But if it doesn't work, you could waste a finisher with Randy Orton, and then you just end up wasting even more time. So, let's get The Rock, and I'll show you guys how this works. Also, guys, sorry about my breathing. Got a bit of a chest infection, so breathing's a bit all over. So I apologise if you can hear me breathing. Okay. Same thing. We're going to let JD walk towards us. We're going to hit him 1, 2, 3, and 4. We're going to do the 2 taunts, okay? We're going to do the 2 taunts. And then you just made the list! Probably just going to quickly walk over to here, alright? And then boom. Right, we're going to go for the pin. We're going to quickly do a taunt with... Right, we're going to try and do 2 taunts with Randy Orton, okay? We're going to get 2 taunts off with Orton. And then we're going to switch to The Rock, alright? Now what you need to do is tag in Randy Orton. And you will have a finisher, and then you need to go for the finisher, alright? So here's the problem. If JD starts acting up, you got to wait until you can actually, you know, use your finisher. So let's just use the finisher. There we go, we hit the finisher, lovely. Now let's maybe let's get like another taunt off or something, okay? Nice, MFP grind, there we go. We hit the finisher, we should get more MFP for that as well, because we do get the finisher, we do get the merciless opportunist on Randy Orton, and we got a few taunts that game too. So what, 58 seconds, and we got 600 MFP, which isn't bad at all. But my thing is, man, I don't like tagging in Randy Orton. I don't like tagging in Randy Orton at all. I find it long-winded. You got to make sure to do the taunts with Orton. So I'll try and show you a faster way of doing Randy Orton's taunts. I kind of messed up a little bit there, but let me show you a faster way real quick. See if we can get it a little bit faster than 58, because you probably can. I don't want to butcher Jamie's method, you know. I want to try and show it off the best to its ability. So The good thing is I'm getting a bit of grinding in while I'm doing the recording as well. So we do the 2 taunts with rock, okay? Then we're going to do the rock bottom. The moment that hits, we're going to instantly change to Randy. And then we're going to do 2 taunts with Randy, alright? If he kicks out here, cool. But here's the problem. That's the problem. If he doesn't kick out, Randy Orton only earns 8 MFP. Okay? Randy Orton only earns 8 MFP. As you can see, 562. Whereas last game we got, what? 600. So, if he does not kick out, Randy Orton will only earn 8 MFP. Whereas Ultimate Warrior earns 11. Now, you're probably thinking, MFG, that's only 3 MFP difference. That is true. But if we're going to be doing this match 1,000 times, the grind over the weeks, that 3 times 1,000 is 3,000, bro. Like, that's like 6 less grinding games. Over time, it adds up. Over time, it adds up to a massive amount. Like, you wouldn't understand. So now, I'm going to show you how I do the Chicago method. Alright? So I don't use Randy Orton for 1. Because again, I only got 8 MFP then. Right? Whereas if that was Ultimate Warrior, I would have had 11 MFP. With Ultimate Warrior, you're guaranteed 11 no matter what. Alright? Again, Orton can get to 16, but that's just, it depends. It's very hit and miss. I don't really like using it. And I don't use the Rock. I use Fatu. Not all of you will have Fatu. Okay? Not all of you will have Fatu. But why do I use Fatu? Number 1, the main reason, and probably the only reason really, is because JD cannot kick out of the finisher. As you've seen with The Rock, he can kick out of The Rock's finisher. With Fatu, he cannot kick out of The Rock's finisher. If you have Jacob Fatu, definitely use Jacob Fatu. There is one thing to do though. Do not hold RT while doing the taunts, because for whatever reason, his taunts are very long. Oh god, no. And of course this happens. Why wouldn't it? Why wouldn't it? Why wouldn't it? 1, 2, yeah, just have your kick out. Oh, bro. Come on, man. Have a day off. We're just playing wheelbarrows right now. We are just playing wheelbarrows. Oh, my lord. Okay. Take 2. Let's try this again. Let's try this again. Okay. Right. So just do not hold the right trigger while doing your taunts. Otherwise, it's a lot slower. For whatever reason, we don't know why. Then we're going to do our finisher with Jacob Fatu. Okay. And his health bar is going to absolutely melt. Then we're going to do all of our opponent taunts, okay? And then Bosh, 3. That could have gone a lot smoother if we didn't go for the whole wheelbarrow back and forth pins. That could have been a whole lot smoother, folks. But as you can see, he didn't kick out, okay? 52 seconds. We can definitely get that down to a little bit faster, all right? 565 MFP. What I like to do is I never do the pin combo, because if you do the pin combo, you're not able to get as many taunts in, all right? So let's do that again. Let's do that again. Let's hope he doesn't reverse, all right? Let's hope he doesn't reverse. So once again, I need to try all of the combos to see what the fastest is with Fatu, because I'm still fairly new to using the card. But we're going to let him come towards us, and then Bosh, 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 and then 1 hit. Oh, and he fucking reverses again. Okay, come on. Alright. Nice. Okay. And then we're just going to do our 2 taunts really quickly. Okay. And then we're going to hit him with the finisher again. Once the finisher hits the floor, never switch until the finisher hits. Otherwise, you will not get the MFP for the finisher. Alright. So when you feel the vibration or the opponent hits the floor, then switch wrestlers. Okay. Okay, my taunt's messed up there because Wade Barrett glitched up, weirdly enough. So we're not going to have as much MFP for that one. But that was a little bit faster, right? 34 seconds. Okay, oh, 565. So we got the same amount of MFP, right? 34 seconds, a lot faster than what we just done it. We'll try that again just to show you. Again, he does not kick out. And if he does kick out, you can just do a pin combo really quickly to get the win, all right? This is why I use Jacob Fatu. I understand a lot of you don't have Jacob Fatu, and that's absolutely fine. The Rock will work, but you're going to have more issues with the Rock than what you will Fatu, okay? Bray Wyatt Elite also works too, so I will showcase Bray Wyatt Elite for you guys after as well if you want me to. So, oh, JD, god damn. Okay, that's that's crazy. JD walking up and just headbutting Fatu. Could you imagine? Right, Oos. Oh my god, JD, bro. Are you alright, man? Get off me. Right. Now can we go for the punches, bro? My lord. Oh my... Come on, JD. Come on, bro. Alright. And again, go for the taunts. Alright, go for the taunts. And then straight into the finisher. Do whatever you do. Okay, we've probably done it a little bit too close to towards his team now, which works fine actually, because I can show you what happens if they do block the pin. We're just gonna switch over to Fatu. If he blocks the pin, that's absolutely fine. Just grapple him and then do an A move or X move to the side, and then you can go A on Xbox and square on. We'll go to Ultimate Warrior as well and try and do a taunt. I don't think we're fast enough. No. But there you go. If he kicks out, just do that. That was a lot longer because he reversed a hell of a lot. Now, normally, because of all of the reversals, I normally switch over to the Trish method, okay? If they reverse a lot, I just default and go instantly to the Trish method. Because normally what that tends to mean is that this specific match that AI is acting up on, but for the other match, you'll be completely fine. I do want to kind of test it, but I don't want to waste anyone's time. So we'll forget about it for now. And I'll show you Bray Wyatt. Now, Bray Wyatt, The Rock gets more MFP, okay? The Rock has a purple sting like a bee, whereas Bray Wyatt, sorry. Not Wade Barrett. Bray Wyatt has a blue sting like a bee and purple rubber rouser, whereas The Rock has purple rubber rouser and purple sting like a bee. So with The Rock, you will get an extra 3 MFP a game. So why would you want to use Bray Wyatt? Well, like Fatu, he cannot kick out a Bray Wyatt's finisher. At least he hasn't while I've been using him. So I'll show you Bray Wyatt as well. And his taunts are very quick too. The only problem with Bray Wyatt is you do need to do more combo. You need to do a combo and then some. But it's fine. I'll show you. Right, we're going to let JD come to us. And then we're just going to instantly go for the combo. Alright, as you can see, he's... okay, there we go. There we go. Get the taunts out. Alright, get the taunts out. And then we're just going to instantly... Nice. Nice, 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 nice. We're going to instantly do that. And then we're just going to change to our wrestler. We're going to do all of the taunts right now. Finn gets involved. That's fine if that happens. As you can see, he hasn't got a health bar. Like, his health's been completely drained. Alright, so we're going to go for the pin combo now. And then we'll do a crowd taunt with Ray, just for a bit of extra MFP while we do that. And then boom. Another win. Again, not too bad to be fair, because the finish is quite long. You can get a lot of taunts off. You can get probably more than what you can with Jacob Fatu. But let's take a look. So we'll see how much MFP that was. 577. That's okay. But there you go, folks. There's the grinding methods, okay? I hope that helps all of you. I hope that helps all the people that are saying the Trish method's been patched. It hasn't been patched really. They've just updated the AI to make it so when you do a match so many times, the AI will just start making your life a nightmare, essentially. So what I do when that happens, so right now, as you can see, in Chicago, the AI is reversing a hell of a lot. So then what I'll do is I'll just switch over to Trish. And then I'll do this Trish method for a couple of times, okay? I'll just do the Trish method for a couple of times. So let's go over to Trish. I don't know how flawless this is going to be, man. I want to see if my hypothesis is right. So again, we're just going to send over Trish, send over our people. Should we try and cheekily go for a 19-second win? I'm not going to say it's going to work, man, but, you know, we can go for it, bro. Oos. She might kick out here. If she kicks out, it is what it is. Oh, Katana, man. Oh, you wasted my time, bro. If she doesn't kick out of this pin combo, that means she would have stayed down for the count at 19 seconds. If she kicks out here, though, I'm not too sure. Oh, no, she would have stayed down. That's insane. So, as you can tell, man, the AI is not really working against me on the Trish method. It's working against me on the JD method. So, that's why I switched between the two, to be honest with you. But yeah, folks, there you go. They are the current MFP grind methods in my faction. They're both very good methods. They're both very, very good methods. Again, Orlando is better for beginners who haven't got access to really good cards, whereas Chicago is a little bit more expensive to get in there, okay? But both are very good methods. I hope this video has helped someone, man. I really hope it has. Again, shout out to TH Jamie. I didn't want to release the video on the Chicago method because, number one, I don't want to be that guy where he releases a video, then I do the exact same video. I'm not that person. I like to do my own thing. But a lot of people in my community have been asking the difference between the two. What's better? What should I do? Yada, yada. So I wanted to get this video out just to show people, really. But I've been MFG. That's been the MFP grind method on Chicago and Orlando. Do what works best for you, folks. Don't let anyone tell you what to do, all right? Do what works best for you. Again, me personally, I'll be running Chicago because I've got the cards. I've got Fatu now, so I've got no reason not to. But if you're only just starting out, man, maybe just do Orlando until you can afford, like... Because Wade Barrett's going to cost you 30k, bro. And if you haven't got access to Rey Mysterio, you might have to use a different card. Maybe, I don't know, Randy Orton for the 2 taunts or something. I don't know. But regardless, that's been the grind method. I hope you've enjoyed it. And I'll speak to you all very, very soon. Peace out, folks.
Wires hum with the beat of his soul. Cyber muscles under full control. Metal glory, he's the chosen one. MFG fights till the day is done.